The first human trafficking victim that I ever met was a little girl who was being sold out of a shed in her backyard by her father. There was a mattress on the floor of the shed, and I remember by the time law enforcement found her, she had broken bones in her pelvis, and they had to give her a hysterectomy. She was 9 years old. Over the last week, I've chosen to cover the Ghislaine Maxwell Jeffrey Epstein case, mainly because we need to keep it into the algorithm, and this exposing the demand at a very high level. This is going to help human trafficking victims worldwide. And yet all anyone can fight about or talk about in my comments is the fact that Donald Trump has been mentioned in court on several of the days. I've mentioned Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew, but it's Donald Trump that seems to be very triggering. Please know that human trafficking victims need every single one of you, Republican and Democrat alike, to fight with this much passion to expose the demand and work on their behalf.
It's going to be some hurt mothers that are going to cancel me for this one, but they'll be okay. Stop telling me that you didn't know, okay? You saw the signs. You knew. See, let me tell you something. My grandmother came from old school, right? The day I lost my V card, she knew it. From the way that I walked, to the way that I entered the room, to the way that my demeanor had started to change. She told me, and these were her words, she saw the innocence gone from my eyes, right? So quit telling me I didn't know that my child was being abused. No, baby, you didn't want to know. I didn't know that they had been touched. You knew, you ignored it. See, your desire to have a man or to protect, let's go here, your brother, your husband, your family member, your desire to protect them superseded your desire to protect your child. Better yet, let's say this. Maybe you did not want to accept the fact that something had slipped underneath your nose and your child now was having to suffer from something that you could no longer fix. So instead of fixing it, you ignored it. Please stop telling me that you didn't know, because you did. Please stop telling me that the day that your child walked into the house with their head hanging down and they were jumping and flinching when someone reached for them, or better yet, maybe they started to act out or use gestures that you had never taught them. You knew they didn't learn it from you. They had to learn it from somewhere. See, I'm the type of mother, my children have went to daycares and have told me, Mommy, I don't like going there. Or in the morning when it's time to get up and go, they say, oh, we're switching daycares. We're changing over. Because there has to be a reason why you don't want to go back to this daycare, and every time you get in the car you're crying, bawling tears. Maybe it was because somebody mistreated you, or maybe you didn't like how the teacher yelled at you. And one day I walked into the daycare, and as I'm going in, the look on the teachers' faces looked as if though they didn't want to be there. And I'm like, this is a child care center. Be happy, get excited. Good morning, how you doing? We're gonna have a great day at daycare. None of that. So I can only imagine how you are as the day progresses. Now again, I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm telling you, pay attention to the signs. Quit ignoring them, because you're leaving these children to figure out adult emotions that they don't understand. Yeah, if it happens, you can't get that time back, but you can at least protect them. Because without protecting them, then they feel as if this is okay. And now you have warped their true vision of what love and acceptance is supposed to be. Please, no more bitter people 2021 and beyond. Please.